Good morning, everybody. We're off to feed our animals for the morning, so let's go. So this morning I'm going to give my little chickies a little bit of food right here, just so they can eat. I like to put some down here in the bushes. So I hope everybody had a good weekend. I'm trying a new tripod here, and so as I record, and I hope I don't bump into it like I just did. Oh my goodness, my pups are filthy. They look like little brown bears. Good morning, babies. Hi, Maxie. Hi, Mila. How are we doing this morning, huh? Yeah, it's been a lot of rain the last few days, huh? Yeah, it's been rainy. Now we need to go visit our other little friends over here. Yeah. Oops. So today what I'm thinking about talking about is the seasons in our lifetime. I truly believe, and this is something I've just come to realize lately, is that, and that is my dogs play fighting. They like to play fight. There are seasons that we have things to do, and there are seasons that we have, that we have to focus on different things. And for me, especially right now, my last two kiddos, my twins, Allison and Melina, are graduating from high school. And I've been a mom taking kids to school for the past basically 28 years. My oldest daughter, or 27 years. My oldest daughter is 27. So it's been years and years and years of doing the mom van, school, classes, and all that stuff. And even though my oldest girls have been driving now for a while and, drive themselves to school, I'm still a mom. I'm still, for instance, today I've got to go to a lot of events that we have going on in school. And good morning, guys. Hi there, Nelson. And these are the four guys. Hi. Hi there. This is Bravo. Hi, Bravo. Hi. Can you say hi? And these are the two little ones. This is Diego and Naker. Hi, Naker. Oh, and I forgot this little guy back here. So we have 5 little guys. So I am going to put my little stand right here and continue to talk to you while I get their food ready and things like that. So as I was saying, we are in different stages of our life, different seasons. And right now that my girls are grown, they are going off to college, and it's a new time for me. I've been trying to, do different things with my business, but obviously not 100% full time. So I'm preparing now, when they go off in August, to dedicate pretty much most of my time to my business. So I want to encourage you, if you feel frustrated that you keep trying to do stuff but you haven't quite been able to focus, and you feel you're procrastinating, or you're buying courses, or you're just putting things off for one reason or another, it's because it's meant to be like that. I look back now at all the different projects that I've worked on, particularly the last 6 years, and it's all meant to be. All the different things that I've done, even though I've had to pivot from all the different things, I had to work on all of them in order to get to where I am now. I would not be able to work on the projects that I'm working on and help the people that I'm helping had I not gone through all those things that I did for the past 5-6 years. So that's my word of encouragement for you today is that stop and see what season you're in, and don't feel bad about the seasons that you've been through, because it all had to happen. You had to go through that to get to where you are today. So, hi guys. How are we doing? Do we get a kiss today? Give me a kissy kissy. Oh, kissy kissy. He gives kissy kisses. He's a sweet boy. Sweet, sweet boy. And a little about the farm today. We've had 2 days of rain. We have been through a lot here in Western North Carolina. As some of you know, Hurricane Helene came through and really destroyed our area. Thank goodness here, living in the mountains, I wasn't affected as bad. But there was a lot of flooding all through Asheville and in all the surrounding areas. Our little town, Clyde and Waynesville, we had a lot of flooding there. Destroyed a lot of businesses and homes. And then, just as we're starting to recover from that, this past summer we had a lot of fires all over the place, burning up our forests here in the Smoky Mountains. And then this weekend on Saturday we had an earthquake. So I don't know, it's a little bit scary if you ask me. You know that it does say in the Bible that all these things are going to happen. Excuse me, I'm filling up my grain for the alpacas, so I have to shift through these bags and they do make noise, so I apologize if that's really radiating. But it's a little bit scary, where are we headed in these times with all these floods and the fires and now an earthquake. This was the second strongest earthquake that we've had in Western North Carolina. It was a 4.1, and it shook my husband and I out of bed for sure. We actually jumped up to catch our TV because it almost fell off the little shelf it's on. But thank goodness there was no big damages. It was but it did feel really strange. I'm used to the earthquakes, actually. I would say I grew up in Mexico and we used to get them a lot, big earthquakes. But the earthquakes down there, they sway. They kind of like you move from side to side type thing. Like I remember in my house during an earthquake, trying to hold on to something, like you feel like you're dizzy. I guess that's the best way to explain it, like you're dizzy. But this one that we had on Saturday, it was like the jerky kind. It was like, it sounded like somebody was slamming a door, but like it lasted for 10 seconds, so I knew it wasn't any of my daughters. Not that they slam they don't slam like bedroom doors. I'm talking about like when they leave to go to school and they slam the door that goes to the outside. That's what it sounded like, and that's why it shook the whole house, and it was just really a strange thing. But anyway, so that's what's been going on around here. What are you guys looking forward to this week with your businesses? I hope that you are productive and that you find your calling. And I hope you all have an amazing week. Talk to you guys later. Bye.